You wanna be at the top? Inshallah. Are we the cream of the crop? Inshallah. You gotta rock till you drop. Inshallah. Cause believers never stop. Yeah. Mashallah. Come on.
So I want to explain first the studio and what's this all about. This place is called the MYNA Creative Studio, and the idea about the studio is this. There's so many kids that are interested in photography, they're interested in music, they're interested in all these different arts, but oftentimes they don't know of any Muslim professionals that are involved in these different things. So we wanted to give people a chance, if they have an interest in these things, that they can find a Muslim professional who's working in that field and can give them some different pointers on things that they can do to expand and learn and grow in these fields.
All right.
Session that we're doing now is social media activism.
So, the reason why I'm here is because I have found a way to use social media not just to tell people what I ate for dinner, fun sometimes, right? Some really interesting things. But I also found a way to be Muslim online and to have an opinion about things and share my opinions with the rest of the world, right? So the two social media entities that I use the most are Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So those are my three that I choose. I was talking to a young lady when you guys were still coming in, and she said to me, "Oh, I have Twitter, but I only had 50 followers." Let's say one of your 50 followers on Twitter has 50,000 followers. So you say that you have an opinion about something, and I think it's amazing, right? And I agree with you. So what do I do on Twitter? I do something called retweet. So I share your opinion, right, on my timeline. So guess what? 36,000 people just saw your opinion on my timeline, but you only have 50 followers. First of all, you could use Twitter, number one, to talk about things that you care about. Because we have a responsibility to defend, right, our faith. While people are attacking us, we should be able to go online and say, no, Islam is a religion of justice. Our prophet said this, that, and this. Or maybe you were in a Sunday school and your Islamic school teacher really said something that really meant a lot to you and you felt that you wanted other people to know about it, right? You tweeted. And guess what? A lot of people potentially can learn from your social media account. So here you have something that I think is a really powerful tool like Facebook, right?
This is called a scratch track. It's almost like a rough draft when you're writing an essay or a paragraph in school. So you take that to what we call a producer.
You can use it as a prop, but don't think that that light will be able to like actually help you guys. Now we have this one light, and all these are off, it's gonna look really bad. And try to even, it's very simple. You can go on YouTube, do it yourself, 20 bucks, with one take, or just the camera moving. Handheld moving, because a dolly shot is the camera is on something with wheels that's moving. They don't have to show like, they don't have to show, yeah, they don't have to like show the guys walking in, getting in the elevator, opening the door to their apartment. They just show one image, the apartment, the outside of the building, the next inside of an office or the inside of the apartment. You establish where you're at, and then you show where you're at.
You know, the identity of a Muslim in America. So that's, my work started exploring that after I was in the film industry for a little while, and I started doing a bunch of work, and I started reconnecting with a lot of Muslim artists and stuff. That was my goal, to try to capture who we are and explore that. Who here is a photographer or interested in photography? What is a shutter? You're cheating, you were here yesterday. But go ahead, what is a shutter? Louder, louder, louder. And then you have shutter speed, what else? What do we have? Aperture, exposure, your composition. Your composition is what you are choosing to put where in the frame. See, I know why. Let me think. So if I'm taking a shot of you and I'm like, change the shutter speed, change the aperture, change the focus, change everything. It's a completely different everything. Change one thing at a time. Imagine that was the sun. What would the photo look like? How would you fix that?
Right. So everybody say bass drum. Bass drum is the biggest drum. The bigger the circular drum, the lower the pitch. Okay, now they had a circular, it was just a circular drum, and it had one animal skin on the top. This was the duck. The alphabet, after you can say A, B, C, D, E, make words, you make words. After you make words, what do? You make a sentence, right? So these drums are letters. You put these drums together and they're gonna make words. And you put the beats together and they make sentences, okay?
I am the Dean you love. Please come back to me. I am the Dean you know. I am the Dean you need. I am the Dean you love. Please come back to me.